On YouTube. It's on YouTube. If you, no. Matter of fact, you don't need to watch that. You can watch that. Try to study how I play. You got game tape and game footage.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. That's fielded in the end zone. And no thought better to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
You don't have to bring your ass out that end zone. So that's what we're doing. That's how we're going to start the game.
What?
First and 10, here's Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. Nice. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Making the catch is Sternberger. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And again, it's Rodgers.
Oh,
got a man. That's Allison. Rodgers to Allison. Good for the Green Bay first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Rodgers now on first down.
Woo!
He's going to be taken down.
Okay, 99.
Second back right around the 44. Danielle Hunter, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, trying to get to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
You got 8 seconds left, Steven.
8 seconds.
First quarter, first drive.
To make me lose my confidence.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it first and 10 at their own 43.
Everybody has a slack fullback.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. On second down, Cook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. First down, here's the run with Cook.
Damn, I wish
he's
I
able
knew
to
he was
carve
going
out
to
about
push
6 there, down to the 37.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early when you're down the distance count.
And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Cousins now to throw on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward.
And Thielen's got it.
Thank you.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Inside.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
After this interception,
that'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
What it takes for you to lose your confidence.
For a blowout.
Oh, that's going to happen.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd
down. Okay.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Being chased, and he's going to have to eat this. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Oh, you don't learn no point. You don't learn your lesson.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
Now, remember when I said you was going to throw an interception? You thought I was
we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
I'm still not worried about it.
They're frustrated right now.
I wouldn't be worried about it either.
Still not worried about it.
Following the interception, Cousins flushed out right. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Like, oh, I got
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Throwing, Cousins. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Oh, he must be feeling real happy right now.
He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal.
Even though I don't think he's scoring this game.
Bailey's kick is good.
Not sure.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens,
right?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right?
So not even at the 3rd interception?
And they did, holding them to a field goal.
Okay. Just remember, I just said 3rd interception.
Okay.
All right, I just want you to, keep that in your mind.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit
of fumble.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Okay.
When I see a play like that,
instead of throwing an interception, you will fumble.
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up,
I think I said it too late.
They either take the hit,
earlier,
and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. I think ultimately you get...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us
only 17-0, man.
What can still come?
Still a lot of games left to go.
Already here through the 2nd quarter. There can be plenty more before this game is over. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
That's what you're good for right now. Oh, you gonna do that? Why you gonna go and do that, man?
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Rodgers. Flushed it.
What I tell you, man? I keep telling you, he's gonna fumble.
So the defense
don't run with that boy.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
On 1st down, it's Cook.
Very much so.
Down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now. It's Cook.
So good.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Man coverage. Oh, this is a touchdown. Mark my words.
Cousins the thrower. Lets it fly for Thielen. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Oh, and he was out of bounds. All right.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Don't worry, we're going to get the ball
That's
back.
fielded
Like
in the
either
end
throwing
zone.
interceptions or fumbles.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
All right, so I guess he going for the interception.
Yeah, you got
Packer
Jared.
offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish. Okay, you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Oh,
He can't find anywhere
like
to
that,
go.
buddy.
And he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
The amount of
I'm gonna
sacks
make Rodgers
in
get
this
a
game is
fucking
absolutely
running play.
extraordinary. Let's just
Fuck
face
that.
it. This offensive
He's
line
getting a running play
flat
right
out
now.
cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Incomplete. Both
You thought
players
if you
were
said
there
that, you
offensively
might
and
get the
defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner.
Like
I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception.
Very bad kick.
And where did this one go out? Not good. Let's see. They're going to say inside the 35-yard line.
Okay. Now, what do we hit him with here? We got 2:18 on the clock.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. From the 24, Cousins. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Damn.
He's got his first catch here
I was trying to get that.
and it goes for a 1st down. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. Cousins. This is caught.
There we go.
Score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown
Did you lose
passes
your
now in the
confidence yet?
afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Damn.
Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target.
I could
you
lose
can
the
go
game
to.
and I still won't lose my
Each and every
confidence.
time. A lot of
I
people
still
see
be
that
a shit
position as a
talker
fallback.
and all of
To
that.
them, when all else fails, not at all. This guy
sure.
can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
This kind of like looked like your last game in reverse. Nothing like what you said you was gonna do to me.
So we wasted money, lovely.
Oh, you know what? I know what he's doing. Watch this.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on third and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Joseph able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
I think you lost confidence. You don't even have faith in your defense.
They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Harrison Smith.
Interception, fumble, interception.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Calling out how your drives went. 2 interceptions, then a fumble, then an interception, then
carry in the game for Cook.
Then another interception.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I'm starting to wonder who Rodgers playing for.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
No problem. I'm not scared.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Remember, they got to go 10 yards before you can touch it, buddy. Or actually, you got to keep it in the field of play, too.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. On first and 10, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down. But now
And he's going to go down again. Zadarius Smith getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
That's before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
I ain't even that nice.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
Watch this interception.
because some teams
caught
script
it?
to start a half.
Caught it.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The big play to start them out. Has them at the 45 already. Rodgers going to throw.
What you gonna run?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Try to get the
Down for
niggas in
the
the way.
sack, Emerson Griffin.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's
Oh my
Rodgers.
God, here goes.
Looking deep for
Interception.
Adams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Cook. Cook with a first down and much more.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
A first run for the backup Abdullah. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Throwing his Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
Close, yes,
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through.
And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game as his guys continue to pour it on. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
37-0.
Yeah, I noticed I've been going touchdown, field goal, touchdown, field goal, touchdown, field goal, touchdown. Trying to break that trend right now. We need a touchdown on the next one, not a field goal.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Wow, 3 quarters and you still got your confidence.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly because they're not even
that's an interception.
yet. And
my goodness, another interception.
Yeah,
Picked up by Anthony
can
Harris.
I call him?
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
37-0,
And this
baby.
is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Don't worry, you scored
They
that.
run again on first down. Cook. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
You scored last.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the
I need
advantage.
to run this
They've got
back.
the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play.
Yep.
You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, this is my theme back.
I ain't worried about that.
Don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Cousins now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
You know you can't throw deep.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
So someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah,
Then
that's
with
right.
the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there, first down, Vikings. They run. Cook.
Man, he got lucky.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
He hit stick to go.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Now a run with Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
42 the mic. You got double up.
Oh, shit, he got stuck?
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he finds Cook. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Motherfucker get stuck this time.
Cousins here to throw, and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
He knew where I
The
was
touchdown
going.
all set up by the big play, one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
57
Bailey now to
seconds.
kick it away after the touchdown.
51 points. To 0.
It's hot.
That'll
We
be
don't have to
taken
do
in
that.
the
We
end
don't
zone.
have to run that back.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive?
Oh, you going to run it? Watch this fumble.
For a lot of coaches,
He actually
don't
held
forget
on
today.
to it this time.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo
Exactly.
going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's got some space here. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
So what you going to do this time? Interception, fumble, what is
You
it?
call it, I'll do it. I got 21 seconds. You call it, I'll
ready to
do it.
get their next drive underway. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That was 40.
My head slipped.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now it's Rodgers. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew,
yards.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Oh, shit.
It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Wow.
It showed it at
9 passing yards, 39 rushing, 48 yards total. You ain't even go half the field, man. You ain't even go half the field.
All right. You got that. I'm gonna have to switch up my team though.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
Nah, that's not what it is. It's just I need to switch up my team though.
Keisha gonna kill me because her show's on right now.
The hell? I just saw the game in vote, didn't I?
Yeah, I think it.
Yeah, I thought I accepted it.
Oh, fuck, what am I doing? You didn't accept it?
I guess not.
You want me to resend it?
You must first leave. Oh.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, there we go. Don't be scared now. Don't get nervous. Oh, let me stop recording.